Null operator. A field with a null value is a field with no value, and this field is not a zero or even it is not a space. It is simply a blank field. Whenever there is a field in a table which is optional, it is possible to insert a new record or update a record without adding a value to this field. This field will be saved as a null. It is not possible to test or find null values with a comparison operators like equals, greater than, not equals, things like this. So we can use is null or is not null operator instead. So let's see in action how to do it in SQLite Studio. In order to follow along with this video, I have uploaded the necessary codes to create a products table on my GitHub account. I also provided the link in the description of this video. So after you open the GitHub account, you will find the create products table. So click on it, you will see the codes are available. So select from top to bottom and then copy it, bring it to your SQLite Studio. Paste it in the editor window. Before you run the syntaxes, choose the test database. The first part of this code will drop table products because we already have one in the list. Then the first part is creating the new table with these field names. And then the third part is inserting some sample data to the table products. And the last is selecting everything from the products to see what we have inside our table. So let's run all the syntaxes together. We will see we have a new table with a new data inside it. If you notice, we have some null values in the units on order column. Now let me get rid of these codes and clear our window. Now let's filter our data and get only those products which has a value inside units on order column. For this, I will write select everything from table name products, and then I will write where units. Then I have to specify the operator is not null. This means bring back all the products that has a value inside units on order column. Close the syntax and run the syntax. You see your data has been filtered based on units on order and only retrieved those fields that has a value. Maybe you need the reverse, you need only the products with null values. In this case, we only remove the not and the operator will be changed to is null. So if I run this syntax, it will bring back those products which has units on order as a null value. Sometimes you'd like to show another value instead of null when you're showing the result of your query. So we have another operators if null. So let's see how to use it. I would like to select everything and then I would like to add a new column substituting those null values with not available value. In this case, I'll write if null. If null, then I will write the column name units on order, then comma. Then after comma, you will write the alternate text or value. For example, you would like to put a number. For example, I would like to put a text. So I will write not available. Then close the parentheses from table products. Let's run the syntax. As you see, we have a new field and all the null values has been substituted with a not available string. So now let's see how to update the null's value to another value. For example, in those fields which is used in calculation, it is a good idea to replace null values with 0, for example. So let's try to use the update query to update those fields with a null value to a 0. For this, I'll write update table name and then set column name units on order equals to 0. Then I have to write the where clause, where units on order is null. So this syntax will update the products table and set the units on order as a 0 when they are null only, not the other. So let's run the syntax. and select everything. As you see, all the fields with the null value has been updated to 0 with the help with the is null operator.